7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. Nice. Beautiful, Joe. 8, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good.
He's slick, man. Yeah. He's slick. He's super intelligent. Like, he sets traps, he does stuff, and then, you know, there's a bunch of great breakdown videos.
Like, I just, you know, it's such a great fight. So risky, you know, but I can't believe it. What?
So that's the only thing when you got skill. Now, you don't have a skill, you can't take it up, because you're gonna lose your punch, you're gonna lose everything. When you got skill, all your stuff that you have goes up with you.
Boxing World stunned by Joseph Parker recent training footage before the Usyk fight, and rightly so. Parker looks absolutely lethal right now. The speed, the power, the sharpness, everything about his game screams danger. This is a different Parker, a man reborn, carrying an intensity we haven't seen in years. If Usyk thinks this is just another fight, he could be in for a brutal reality check. This isn't just training, this is war preparation. Tyson Fury pushing Joseph Parker to his absolute limits, demanding intensity, demanding perfection. You can feel the fire, the aggression, the hunger in every word. Parker's grinding harder than ever, and with Fury in his corner, he's sharpening his edge for Usyk like never before.
You're gonna get it, you big lump. I'm gonna smash your face in. That's what's gonna happen, you prick! Get up there, Joe Parker, boy!
Parker's speed is frightening. His footwork razor sharp, and the rhythm of his combination shows a man in peak condition. Every move looks calculated, every punch explosive. This isn't just training, this is a statement. Parker's not preparing to survive Usyk, he's preparing to dominate him. Just when critics thought Parker couldn't raise the bar, the next insight flips the narrative completely. Tony Bellew doubts Parker's chances, but this isn't the Joseph Parker he remembers. Parker has transformed, stronger, sharper, and mentally untouchable. Critics are clinging to the past, but this Parker is writing a new chapter. Usyk may be elite, but Parker's preparation and hunger make this a far closer fight than Bellew suggests.
Interesting to see if that's going to make a difference against Alexander Usyk. I do think he's in the fight. I do think it's a dangerous fight, but ultimately
Joseph Parker sounds locked in, laser focused, and mentally dialed for the fight of his life. There's no distraction, no hesitation, just pure intent to dethrone Usyk. Surrounded by an elite team, Parker's preparation has evolved into a war plan. Every session, every drill, every punch is designed with one goal in mind: shocking the boxing world.
So you can't really think about that or worry about that fight until you get this one done and dusted. But this is our full focus. Myself, Andy, George, the whole team that's here from New Zealand, America, I got Rob here.
Duke McKenzie praises Usyk's greatness, but Joseph Parker's resurgence tells a different story. Boxing may be about levels, but Parker is climbing fast, faster than anyone expected. His conditioning is sharper, his combinations deadlier, and his mental game unshakable. Usyk's unbeaten record speaks volumes, yet styles make fights, and Parker's new approach could cause problems Usyk hasn't faced before. McKenzie talks about levels, but Parker is showing he's ready to redefine his own. Backed by Andy Lee and Tyson Fury, Parker is entering this fight with precision, confidence, and a blueprint tailored to dismantle Usyk's rhythm. The question isn't whether Usyk is great, it's whether Parker's evolution has pushed him onto that same level.
And that at all, I still don't feel that even that performance is not enough to beat Alexander Usyk, because boxing's all about levels, and Usyk isn't the kind of, as I said before, Usyk's not on the slide. He's not, and he would, you know, once you set out your game plan and you get your tactics and ABCD right, as Usyk has done, that's why he's unbeaten and a two division unified 4-belt era champion. That's what
If you
separates
thought
the good from
Parker's
the great.
camp lacked confidence, Andy Lee's bold statement might change your mind. Andy Lee lays it out with brutal honesty. If Usyk chooses to sidestep Joseph Parker, it sends a clear message. Maybe the unbeatable champion doesn't want the smoke. Lee respects Usyk's resume, but even he knows Parker is a different animal right now. After years of rebuilding, Parker has turned himself into one of the most dangerous threats in the heavyweight division. Skipping him wouldn't just raise eyebrows, it would fuel doubts about Usyk's willingness to face a prime hungry contender. Parker's speed, aggression, and tactical adjustments make him a nightmare for anyone standing across from him. Lee's words strike deep. This isn't just about belts anymore, it's about proving who's willing to fight the best.
I think it puts Usyk in a not difficult. Like, no one can doubt Usyk's credibility or his reputation because of the fights he's had and what he's done in those fights. But if he opts to fight Dubois and vacate his title, someone who he's already beaten pretty comfortably, and decides not to fight Joseph, it doesn't look too good for him. That's all I would say. It doesn't look too good for him from the fans' point of view and from the fighter's point of view. I'm sure he'll want to defend
Makes
himself.
it crystal
I'm sure
clear, Joseph Parker is the rightful challenger, and Usyk has nowhere to hide. The WBO mandate ensures this clash is inevitable unless Usyk gives up his belt, but vacating would send shockwaves through the boxing world. Parker has waited patiently, rebuilding his career with discipline and purpose, and now the opportunity is finally here. This isn't just another title defense for Usyk, this is his toughest test yet. Parker's blend of speed, ring IQ, and relentless work rate makes him a dangerous puzzle to solve. Oliver sees it, fans see it, and even Usyk's team knows it. Avoiding Parker would damage Usyk's reputation, but facing him means risking everything.
Just go, who's going to beat him? You know, who is that guy? I think the guy that deserves a shot next, by the way, is Joseph Parker. He's the guy that's been waiting, and I think the WBO have mandated that fight. So unless Alexander Usyk vacates the belt, he will have to fight Joseph Parker next. That'll be an interesting fight. That's probably his biggest challenge for him right now.
Exactly why Joseph Parker has become one of the most feared names in the division. High-intensity training, relentless work rate, and the rare ability to attack head and body with equal precision, Parker is evolving into a complete fighter. He's not just fast, he's calculating. He's not just powerful, he's strategic. It's this blend of athleticism and intelligence that makes him such a dangerous opponent for Usyk. Few heavyweights bring this level of versatility, and even fewer can maintain Parker's pace over 12 hard rounds. Mackenzie's analysis underlines one undeniable truth. Parker has reached the point where he belongs on the sport's biggest stage, and now he's ready to prove it under the brightest light.
It tells us just how good Moses Atama is.
Why is that?
Because he's unbeaten. He works at a high intensity. He's done the rounds. He works people up and down. I mean, he works the head and he works the body, which you don't see with most heavyweights now. He's an intelligent fighter. Seems to take a good shot, and that's the kind of guy you'd like to see Atama in with.
Raises the question on everyone's mind: does Joseph Parker truly stand a chance against Alexander Usyk? On paper, Froch's doubts make sense. Parker's past defeats, especially against fighters nowhere near Usyk's level, give critics plenty of ammunition. But this isn't the same Joseph Parker anymore. Over the past year, Parker has rebuilt himself into a completely different beast. Stronger, faster, sharper, and more intelligent inside the ring. His work rate is off the charts, his combinations are crisp, and his stamina is peaking at the right moment. Usyk may be elite, but Parker's relentless aggression and high-pressure style could force mistakes from even the most technically perfect fighter. Froch acknowledges Parker deserves the fight, but underestimates how much Parker has evolved since those losses. This version of Parker isn't stepping into the ring for a payday, he's stepping in to shock the boxing world.
The business. Parker's done everything he needs to do now to warrant a shot at Usyk, but would you even give Joseph Parker a chance at Usyk? It'd be an interesting fight. Quite fast hands, high work rate, but let's not forget who Parker's lost to already. I mean, he lost to Dillian Whyte a few years ago, and he's since been beaten a few times by people that really couldn't lace Usyk boots. And I'm not having a go at Joseph Parker, and I do think that if anybody deserves a fight, he does. He deserves the fight, he deserves the payday. But is anybody realistically giving Joseph Parker a chance against Alexander Usyk?
And as if Parker's resurgence wasn't already comments add even more weight to his momentum. Anthony Joshua backing Joseph Parker speaks volumes. When a former unified heavyweight champion publicly roots for you to become a two-time world champion, it means your performances have caught the attention of the elite. Joshua knows better than most how brutal the heavyweight division can be and how difficult it is to reclaim lost glory. His words underline just how far Parker has come, from setbacks and criticisms to being on the brink of another title shot. This isn't just a comeback, this is a redemption arc unfolding in real time. Joshua respects Parker's resilience, his evolution, and the fire that drives him forward. And let's be clear, this support isn't just friendly encouragement, it's recognition from one champion to another that Parker has earned his place back among boxing's elite. With Joshua backing him and Usyk in his sights, Parker's confidence is surging, and that makes him more dangerous than ever.
He needs a world title shot.
He was supposed to get it tonight, and he will get it, 100%. And I'm rooting for him to become two-time champion of the world. It's not an easy feat. It's one thing, like he was there. He was on the door of it today, in terms of with the Dubois fight. But it shows you how tough it is. It ain't just like how good are you. It's the stars have got to align. Just to get that champion in the ring takes a bit of like luck as well.
Like Roy Jones Jr. calls Joseph Parker the best guy right now. The boxing world listens. Jones highlights exactly what makes Parker such a nightmare matchup for Alexander Usyk: speed, agility, and fluid combinations that very few heavyweights can replicate. Unlike the typical heavyweight relying purely on size and power, Parker brings versatility and unpredictability into the ring. With Andy Lee masterminding his training camp, Parker looks calmer, smarter, and more dangerous than ever before. This isn't the hesitant Parker from years ago. This is a confident, battle-hardened contender who now trusts his tools and his strategy. Roy's words carry weight because he recognizes greatness when he sees it. For Usyk, this fight won't be straightforward. He'll be facing a fighter who can match his speed, outwork him on the inside, and push him to adapt in ways we've never seen before.
The best guy right now is Joseph Parker. Why? Because he's not a big heavyweight. He's quick, he throws combinations. He has a great trainer with him now, in Andy Lee, and he's more comfortable than I've ever seen him in his whole career. And so I think that is actually a very good fight for both fighters, and this is
the stage is set and the tension boiling point. Joseph Parker has transformed into a completely different fighter, faster, stronger, and mentally hungrier than ever before. Alexander Usyk, the unbeaten technician, faces a challenge unlike anything he's encountered at heavyweight. This isn't just about belts anymore. This is about pride, legacy, and proving who truly belongs at the top of the division. If Parker pulls this off, it could be one of the biggest shocks in modern heavyweight history, rewriting his entire career. But if Usyk survives this storm and beats Parker, his reign as the pound-for-pound king will become untouchable. Two elite fighters, one colossal night, and everything on the line. No second chances, no excuses. Who are you backing? The relentless Joseph Parker or the masterful Alexander Usyk? Drop your predictions in the comments below.